Hello, welcome back to another video. We're ranking mob vote winners and losers because I'm lazy and don't. Well, actually, I'm sick, but I haven't done a video. But to be fair, I have like 3 videos in the background that I already have done. I haven't even uploaded them yet, but we're gonna do this really quickly. So I guess we can start with whatever's up here. I was gonna start with the first. I want to start with the first number. Let's do the first mob votes. This guy, this guy, this guy, and where's the best mob ever? Everybody loves this mob. He, where the fuck is it? Oh my god! Ah, there he is. Give me them. So I just gonna put it there so we can. Okay, so we got the ocean. This was the one I really want added because I was a well, like when I was like a kid. I was like 8 when this mobile happened. I'm pretty sure I wanted this one, but then I didn't really care because either one of these sounded fine to me. But let's be honest, this is a bad mob. A zombie. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I like Phantom Mermaids. I think they're pretty useful, somewhat, but and they kind of also got a few want to fix your light show. Originally you used the leather to fix your light show. Now you had to use phantom membrane. So it made it harder to fix the light show. For like most casual players that well I guess everybody uses I don't know. Like if you know, most casual players don't even make it to the end I show like so well I don't get well I don't okay how they describe this mob is that it drags you down. I also never get people say, "Oh yeah, they added this kind of with the bubble columns with the magma." No, they did. That was already planned to be added. What the fuck are you talking about? Literally when they were announcing, I mean, having this mob vote, they announced bubble columns. So it's like they did it. Mob A. I think it's meh. The reason why is I feel like it could be annoying. Yeah, and we don't know if it had any useful drops because it never got added, and these mobs will never be added. Well, unless they add it to a spinoff game, like this dude. I'm gonna put. I I feel like he has to be at least amazing. Um, this one we really need. I'm gonna leave it here. I think we need more details about this mob. Apparently, it was supposed to be like very big, and like this size is not actually what it's supposed to be. It was supposed to do a chat like a chat audio. This mob where Grindstone got added, which maybe is like the mob, but how they described it made it sound like it would give you unique enchantments based on if it eats the item, and it might not even give you the item back or something like that. I don't know. It really, I would need more information to like. I would say it needs more, well, either information or more stuff to it. So I'm gonna put it in there, and then this one is actually amazing. So how people go on like whims of how this mob works, even though they explained it in the damn video. I don't get how you ignore that. Where it literally explains that it spawned randomly in another. Things like villager patrols, those spawn randomly in the world, or or the stupid wandering trader. Um, so it's spotted randomly, and it spotted with a group of blaze. That's how it would work. So it was spawned with like 4 or 5 blazes, and it had a shockwave attack, and it had shields to protect itself. So I feel like it could have dropped something very good, but we don't know that. So I'm gonna put it amazing, or maybe I feel like it deserves amazing. I feel like that this should have won of a mob that of the three. I would have ranked this higher if I were like 2018, the ocean thing. So next up, Mavo. This was 2017. So 2018 Mavo, there's actually two technically. Well, buy and vote, and there's actually another. There's actually a Chinese Mavo that happened, and people say, well, maybe it wasn't actually part of the game, but actually, yeah, it did because we got it pandas, and pandas was part of it. Pandas, we got white tip dolphin, golden monkey, this thing, and an alligator, the deer and the alligator. Now, we don't have really much info besides panda, which I'm gonna put good. I feel like it doesn't have a use, but I guess we got bamboo because of it, so it doesn't really have a use. It's very playful. It's a cute mob. It's useless, but it's still a fun thing to have in the world. Um, um, these mobs, I don't know. I'm about to put in needs more. Like needs more stuff to it. This thing, terrible. Why? What's even the point? We already have dolphins. The dolphins were already added at this point. What would the point of another new dolphin that adds nothing? This was actually voted last. So that was last place mob. I think go alligator was second. This I feel like could be a good mob. I feel like it adds like some atmosphere to the game, and it could be a very good. What would it do? We haven't yet. So I'll put that news more, but I'm gonna put Golden Monkey at. I'll put this at good because I feel like it could be very good because it could add to. Yeah, we're gonna put these both at good because I feel like those could possibly add stuff. Golden Monkey Man, I don't really see what a monkey could do in Minecraft, what like use it could have. And to be fair, all these mobs probably weren't like very useful in terms of gameplay. They probably just, which, that's odd because they have like bamboo in the background, the panda, but nothing else has anything in the background. It's kind of odd. Okay, now we have the biome vote, which is the fox. The first one is fox, the meerkat, and the ostrich. Technically, I'm making the mobs individually. We don't really have much of these things, though. Well, besides the fox, which is just a playful mob. It's fine. It's kind of worse than the panda. It actually can be useful. It can deal damage to mobs if you trust it. But it's a process that people don't even know about. So, I mean, I feel like it. This is the. I guess would be perfectly to put here because it does need more stuff. I'll put it in meh. It's not really great. Um, Meerkats, maybe they could be fun. I feel like ostriches is the only one that could be good. Maybe you can ride it. Maybe it's like faster than a horse, but like less health, and you can't put horse armor on it. It's not really. But maybe it's like fast. I wish we got this in like the Monster Main Shadow update, but I guess they would have to update get biobab trees and there's technically a second mob to that, which is the termites, but we really don't know if it's actual a mob or more like the fireflies, which are just a bunch of particles, or like something that just happened naturally in this biome, which would actually kind of suck if we got it there. But in meerkats, I'd say it'd be fun. No, I'm gonna add a new tier because I don't think this describes this. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna put fun because actually fun. Yeah, we're gonna put fun like a mob that's fun, but that doesn't really have really uses. I'm gonna delete the good tab because I feel like this would be perfect for these mobs. And I don't need another basically good tab, which was uh uh this is an this tier. Goodbye. Should okay. Okay, so we got I'm gonna change this to that's not too close to like a real good enough. So I feel like these could be like fun mobs to I don't know how much useful they would be. I feel like Ashers could be actually amazing though. Wow, this I'm gonna put because uh, it probably might be more similar to the fox. But I could see like Ashers actually be like, oh, you can ride it. So that's that. Then we got the 2018 model, which we actually have two of, so we know what two does. This is it, like this. That just attacks you randomly. Drops a gold horn that makes you can like use it as an ornament. It's kind of meh, be honest. I think boxes would be better than it though. I put this. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this up actually because it could be fun. It could. It just needs a little more to it, but I. I feel like I should delete this tab. It doesn't really make sense. I just yeah. I'm just gonna put like we're gonna change this to fine. Fine. Save. Which yeah. I feel like these could be fine mobs. Actually, yeah. I think that Ostrich in the thing could be fun. It has a use, but I don't think the use is amazing. Basically, I mean, find your loot, but recovery compass do exist. But I guess it would be like a more easier way to do it. This mob, I think I'm gonna put it actually top of this because it actually is fun because there's no I guess besides the panda, it does have quite a use with uh with building, but it's not like it's not really mandatory, but it definitely has more use than any of the other ones in this list. I feel like this should be in the best tier. It should be. Yeah. Now I'm gonna put that in amazing because it actually has a sort of use that could be useful. Now, oh yeah, we have the greatest Marvel ever, which I am. Dude, you don't get how pissed I was the fact that the Ice Allerger lost. I was so mad that the Ice Allerger lost because Dream rigged the vote. I was so angry. These are the three, and this is going terrible. I don't give it. We don't even have any of the other Marvels. It's just sad. Like, come on, it's second place. Please add this. It was second place, like the copper golem, the frog. Add it. It was so close. It was in like the crowd with 37%, or uh, uh the savannah was like 60 to 30. It was awful. It was no, it was like 60-40 or something like that. This was so close. Add Isolager. Add Iso. Okay, yeah, this is obviously going in the best tier because of course it is, and I think this could have been good. It had an interaction with bees. We didn't know what it did, but I'll put it fine actually. We don't know what the interaction with bees would be, but maybe we would have like honey milk, which like I don't know, like cures all negative effects. That'd be something cool. Um, but we don't really know. So I since we don't know, it's like fine of what it could do. But this thing is literally says it just glowed, and everybody like I mean, Dream made everybody vote for it, and it was stupid. And now people are like, okay, people will be like, what about glow ink sac and the glow signs and the stupid item friend, glow item friend. So what? It literally used Glowstone could have done that. Glowstone could have done that. Who fucking cares? And also, it only has those two uses, and it's like, oh wow, it has two uses. People complain about other things having two uses, but people would be like, oh, it's fine. And it's like the Sniffler. I think it's a better mount than it. I know Flout. It's more unique because it actually has like an AI. This is just a fucking squid. It doesn't do anything. It's fucking stupid. Okay, it's literally. It doesn't even have a unique. Um, doesn't even have a unique. Uh, AI. It doesn't have a unique AI. It doesn't do anything. At least the sniffer actually like roams around and tries to dig up stuff. Besides that, it's okay. Wait a minute, I'm ahead of myself. Anti because the sniffer was a 2022 model. I need the 2021 model, which is the copper golem, the Ale, and the what was the other one? Oh, the glare. Why is there two of these? Which one was the other one? Is there mob missing? Ah shit. Oh no, sniffer. No, there is a mob missing. It was the shoot. Crab. Did I even took a picture of a crab? I hope I did. Crab, 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 crab. Yeah, here it is. I must have misclicked because they're like next to each other. Open that. There we go. Crab. Okay. So this one is well. The original use for the copper golem wasn't really that great. I voted for it because I wanted more use for copper, and I obviously didn't care which one of the two, and I knew the glare wasn't winning. Um, which actually the glare could have been actually pretty good since it light up caves and caves got bigger. But I'm gonna put it in fine tier. I feel like it could have been actually good if they actually explained that they actually would light the cave up for you instead of on just saying that it tells you when it's dark. That's all they did, and it's like okay, no one really care about that. This one original use wasn't really that great. Now it's probably one of the best mobs. Like sorting your items, pretty useful. LA also has like sorting items. I don't think it's. I've. I feel I don't really want to put it in like amazing tier. Fun mob slash good. That's what they cut this tier so I can put. Feels like I'll put it here. I feel like it'll be the best out of these because I feel like it's good, but it's definitely not as good as Copper Golden. You can use those in like conjunction with each other. It's basically a flying hopper. It can be useful if you don't want to use enough iron, but it also could be not that great. So Sniffer, I'm gonna put in bad because yeah, flowers, but yeah. Then we got this thing. It's just a statue. This is like it doesn't really offer anything. I'm gonna put in meh. I mean, I think it could be worse than this Sniffer, honestly. Tough Golem. I could see this using, but I'm gonna put in meh. I feel like 2022 was a terrible mob vote. Armadillos. I actually like armadillos. I'm gonna put it in. No, we're gonna move this up. I'm gonna put it in amazing. I mean, it's probably like bottom of amazing. Okay, where you fucking go there? Okay, there. Um, I feel like the protection it does do, and the reason why it's amazing is because it also kind of like the bamboo. It kind of gave us new wolves, so it's pretty good because of that. But I mean, mob on its own. I mean, people do use it. Actually, people do use this for the what does it call it? The silverfish XP farm, which is like very OP. So like it does have a use that is what it's meant for, but it also have I feel like a decent use enough with the horse armor. I don't really get people liking this mob. I feel like it'd be fine. Honestly, bolt faster. Now we have Nautilus, so I guess it doesn't even matter. We put it in meh. I think it'd be better than. At least it has somewhat of a use, so I would put it better than this. I really don't think extra reach of a call would have been that great. It could have been, and we know that they said it was only for breaking blocks, maybe placing. I mean, I don't think it was for extra reach for attack. Um, for attacking stuff, and how much reach we got, we don't know. I mean, it's probably more better than any of these mobs, but I just didn't like. I didn't get people liking this mob that much. I mean, it only made 37% of the mob vote. Like, exactly what it was. It was like it was the highest of the two. Didn't the penguin only got like 6% of the vote or 10% of the vote? I can't remember. This is my tier list. I still can't believe this fucking thing won. It is so like the okay. You could argue that Dream definitely pushed it over the edge. I don't think it would have won if Dream didn't say jack shit about it. And I don't exactly like. I do think people did vote for it. A large amount of people did. I think those people were worried, or those people they don't they just like the aesthetics of it. And I also think they didn't. Some of those people uh I feel like some people thought it was to do something like with how they shown it, where I was like, oh, it caches well, not illusions, but like that's so memorizing. They said, and it was like their eyes were like swelling, and then I'm like, that was not. I hate the video that they made of it. It made it seem like it was actually to do something. Um, um, I mean, I just have a use, but the use is so small, and glowstone could have done that. We could have glowstone used for signs and glow item frames. And that would have been used for glowstone. Like, what's the point of it? It's so stupid. Um, I also robs us of probably the best mob in the game. This is to be the greatest mob in the game. Don't give a shit what anybody said. I know two of my mobs on here is like attacking mobs, but I mean I would want more challenges in the game. But we don't like defend them. But like this was a random encounter, and this only spawns on like on the top of a hill. You're not there running into these that often. I don't think. Um, if they do ever add the ice challenge back, I hope it adds. I hope they like change the what do they call it? How how rating works, where each village you go to, like if you went to a plains biome, or let's say okay, let's say if you go to a tiger biome, that's a evoker, which are the ones that summons the Vex, uh, and drops. But every other one is some different magic type of illusion. I mean, a magic type of villagers. So tiger could have the Volker, which makes sense since woodland magic spawns. But like, I guess woodland magic spawns there, and that's where they are. So they go there, and deserts could have illusionaires because you know how deserts when it's so hot, so you see things. So illusioners would be perfect for the desert, and then like the snowy biomes could have the isolature in it. I don't know what for plains biome, maybe an enchanter, or they can make a new illager type up for plains, or maybe a Volker could be the both plains and tiger biome one. But I just think the isolager would have been a good addition. I also, since it can summon ice things, that would have been an entity probably. The like ice chunk that falls down, that would have been an entity, and then I could use that to make custom staffs with with it, like how you could do that with lightning, where I would make a fishing rod summon lightning with command blocks. So that's also right. I went in it, so I can do that. I guess we have wind charges that can do that too. Um, which is an entity, I think. Oh, exactly. I mean, that doesn't really matter because you can use. I also was kind of hoping for like a item that can do magic too, with like the dropping ice thing. Like maybe you get like a ice charge and it does that, or what? Well, in the game it comes from there's a wand, or not wand, but staff, or I think it's called rod. The I don't know, is it called a rod? It's called like look up Minecraft wiki. Yeah, I'm gonna look. So we go down. We can go to. Actually, I think it's up here. Yeah, Minecraft dungeons right here. Uh, artifacts. I think we need more unique items that can like do stuff that's like cool. Well, see, it's called rod, technically speaking, which is weird because there's technically a lightning rod in Minecraft already, but it's like an actual like lightning rod instead of the magical thing. I kind of think that's kind of where's the ice? Oh, it is a wand. It's not a rod, which so I was kind of hoping we got like this. Or she is that the same thing? Applies stun, creeping window. Never uh gone kit. So many artifacts. I thought it was like an ice rod instead of a wand. Totem of Cassie. You know, I haven't played this game in a long time. They're making a new one. Um, Totems of Souls. Yeah, okay, so there's an ice wand. Assuming that's the one that like drops um does the same thing Isologers does. It's yeah, it does. That's something from the ice one. So yeah, that's what I was hoping that maybe it would drop this and you could use it. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be added to the game. It doesn't feel like something that would like I couldn't. Of course, this stuff is from. I only have the base game. I don't have well, on my PlayStation. I have the base game. I don't have the DLC stuff. I was going to get it, but I never end up getting any of it. So right burner. Why there's no picture for it? Over, over. You know, existence. I wish we get like more totems in Minecraft. I wish sure that's one thing. I wish they explored the more magical sides of Minecraft, like magical items instead of just uh whatever the heck. I was gonna do one more thing that is, I'll do it.